If I could describe the school in 3 words, I would say it's ambitious, inspiring and fantastic.
We're a secondary school for 900 students, both boys and girls, 11 to 16 years of age. And we're a very diverse community. In fact, we have 62 languages spoken in our school. We're a community school. We're also a cooperative trust school, which means that we work as a collaborative and collective team, and we like to have stakeholders' opinions and views in the strategic direction of our school.
We're very lucky at this school in that we've got a really wide curriculum base which we can offer to our students from year 7 all the way through to year 11. Our focus is not just on learning the key skills for English, but also on how we can apply those skills to the wider world and how students can take these skills outside of school and use it to improve their own lives.
I wasn't really that good at English until I came to Royal Docks, which is where most of my levels in all areas boosted straight away in my first year.
In Year 7 we try to develop lots of different skills that students might not have come across in primary school before. We use evidence to discover the past and make it exciting for children to be looking at history, using resources that are maybe speeches or paintings so that they can investigate history for themselves.
We've got a huge library at our school as well, which is really helpful for the students. It's somewhere they can go to do their homework. We've got thousands and thousands of books that they can use, but it's also somewhere they can take books out just to read for pleasure. So we like to endorse the idea of reading not just for education, but also for personal enjoyment as well.
We have a provision for 25 young people with profound and multiple learning difficulties. We are a family-centred school. We have very high expectations for standards and conduct and behaviour.
We have a unit with 25 students. In each classroom there's 8 of them. We've got a variety of rooms where they get to do functional skills-based activities. We've got the life skills flat, where students will go in to practice independent living skills. They will do things like cooking, how to make a bed, how to iron a shirt, all those simple things as how to make a cup of tea.
I think I've had a good experience. I've had a lot of opportunities to go to places like the Brilliant Club, which I did, which was to do with university work, and I also played in 2 cup finals for the school.
I've had the pleasure of working at this school for the last 20 years. One of the things I love about the school is the fact that the students are at the heart of everything we do. All teachers at this school are committed to ensuring that every student, regardless of entry level, has the ability to access the curriculum and opportunities to excel. And we do this in a caring and nurturing environment.
I wasn't the best in science, but now I am, and I couldn't do it without the teachers encouraging me.
We're trying very hard to sustain and maintain the balance between achieving academic excellence and a pastoral, caring community school. We have in place summer exams for all of our year groups. So for years 7 to 10, in the summer term they will sit formal exams in the exam hall for all subjects. And that very much gives students something to focus on and work towards each school year, because we are monitoring progress very tightly, and we like to use both teacher assessments, which give us a holistic view of where the student is, but ultimately students are going to be measured in an exam scenario. So we like to do both. We are developing and teacher assessing, but we are also using end of year exams to give our youngsters 5 years of exam practice to know how to perform in exams and demonstrate the skills and knowledge under pressure that they've developed over the 5 years.
We have a wide-ranging curriculum here at the school. A lot of it's centred around our brand new 3G AstroTurf that we've had now for 4 years. It's made a huge difference to the progress of the students at the school, due to it being such a fantastic all-weather facility, so we can use it any time of the day, regardless of the weather, and the students have really enjoyed using it. Just talking again about the curriculum, wide-ranging. We try to offer as many different activities as we possibly can to the students, and we make sure that every student, regardless of their ability levels, regardless of who they are, achieves the very best of their ability whilst they're in our care.
We have good, strong partnerships with 2 schools from the independent sector, Warminster School in Wiltshire and Felsted School in Essex, and both of those schools and their governing bodies support us in many ways. They offer scholarships to our students in Year 11, and we currently have 5 students out on full scholarships, boarding scholarships, to both those schools.
Our curriculum's been developed over the last couple of years by creating environments that support and encourage independence, personalisation and enjoyment. We started to improve our department actually in the way that our subject was perceived by students by firstly changing the overall look of the department to become a more professional working environment with a purpose. So a vision was drawn up, which we've got on the wall, but it wasn't just for us as teachers in terms of what we expect from our students, but it's also about what the students expect from us. So in return, really, in order for us to harness their creativity.
The schools also work with us on our ambition programme because we strongly believe that the heart of what we do is an absolute determination for every young person in our school to know that they are as good as anybody else, and if they work hard they can achieve whatever they choose to want to do in life, and that there are no ceilings on their aspiration. But that begins with them believing in themselves and actually believing that no matter which walk of life you come from or what particular part of society you come from, that there is equality in terms of opportunity if you work and strive and you are persistent, and there is a need for students to be persistent and resilient. So we have quite a extensive programme working across our school to try and deliver those aims, and our relationships and partnerships with other schools forms part of that.
My favourite memory was when I delivered this speech in St James's Palace, and it was to all the corporate sponsors of Outward Bound.
My favourite memory is when I earned my Jack Petchey Award for being a perfect role model in school. And I was surprised by that because I'm usually a very quiet person, so that led me to meeting the Governor of Newham, again a medal obviously, and yeah, I'm very proud of it.
There are 2 quotes that I'd like to leave you with, both taken from our most recent full Ofsted report. And the first is that we are relentless in our pursuit of excellence, and indeed we are. And the second is that the staff at the Royal Docks go above and beyond the call of duty.